Hey Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus singles. This is Dawn from Tarot to do a whole pile of spreads. In typical Sagittarius fashion, I got a whole lot of shit going on. So I'm going to tell you this right now. Here's the quick and dirty. If you're looking for love, I'm telling you the good stuff, the gold is probably not going to be found until after the first of the year. Don't you hit that X. Don't hit the X. Don't hit it. Don't X out of this, and here's why. I'm going to tell you why. I have 5 spreads here, and these will explain why. One of them is called, Will They Call? Why Didn't They Call? If there's somebody you've been waiting to get back to you, and they say that they've been busy working, they're telling the truth. They actually are. When you look at the, here if I can do this, the situation, the challenge, the advice, action, and the outcome, you have Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. You're interested in them. You really want to make a start in love. But you have the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles as the outcome, and at the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands, which shows that they're busy working, and if you're waiting for them to get back to you, you're going to be disappointed and feeling left out in the cold. And it's because they're busy competing. They're trying to stay on top of their game, so they're telling the truth. Now this one, How to Find New Love and the Future Love, both of these, if you're looking too hard, you're going to end up with pages, and that's people who don't really have a whole lot to offer. I would avoid that. I mean, if there's somebody that you've already just met, like if you've just met a new acquaintance, now that has some little promise to it. But this other one, How to Find New Love, well, it's got some good cards in it. You would end up just, this particular person would end up being a burden if you're looking too hard. This one that you're looking for would be a burden, and you'd end up having to move on to calmer waters from this one. This future love one right here, same thing. Like if it's somebody that you're looking hard for and you're looking too hard, you're going to end up with somebody that, this one, it says, my future true love, will the attraction be instant, blah, 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 blah. I can tell you right now, while there's some good cards here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Out of 7 cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are court cards. You know what that means? This person likes to keep their options open. And the Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo card. So there's Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, and I think Taurus. So a little bit of everything, but I mean, it could be a Virgo or somebody with heavy Virgo, but whoever this is, that if you are looking too hard for love, you're going to find somebody that doesn't offer you much. They probably breadcrumb you because they're trying to deal with too many people, trying to keep their options open. You don't need that. I'm bending down because I keep seeing that banner, but so if you've just met someone, this one has a little bit of promise to it. The only concern I would have is if there's somebody you've just met, and it's not the person you're waiting for a call back from, you haven't really reached out to each other yet. This one has promise. The only thing is they're getting over heartbreak or something from somebody else, so now they've got trust issues. But they are going to be very honest with you, but it'll be a matter of deciding, the 2 of Swords are going to be deciding whether or not you want to deal with the trust issues. If you can, it looks like they are your wish fulfillment. You got the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so that looks good. Now, this internet dating vetting spread, this is Jesus. This one is going to end up with you in the same situation as this. So I think if you're looking too hard, you're going to end up, this one, it says his or her intentions, it's to hide out. What attracts him or her to me? The fact that you've been disappointed in love, that you're, sad and broken. The date, probably over the phone or over Skype or something, because it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be in person. The karmic link it's just a sex thing. The hopes and fears, that it's just going to end and die. And the advice is to make sure you love yourself. At the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups that just shows being an option. So it could be, if you try too hard to find love and you look for it on the internet, you meet somebody and you think that's a future true love, it's going to end up being somebody who is a burden because they breadcrumb you and treat you like an option because they're dealing with too many people. So does it make sense? We have a Venus retrograde, which is the planet of love and money. It is going to go retrograde in December through January, the end of January. Long story short, you probably aren't going to find anybody that's worth a damn until after. So I would say February-ish. That time on, you should be good. For the rest of this year and the very beginning of next, duds. Lots of duds. So just love yourself. Enjoy doing things by yourself. Enjoy doing things with your friends. Make friends, but don't try to really don't look so hard for love right now, because it's not panning out. I can put it that way. So I know it's not what you wanted to hear, and you're probably going to be hating me now, and wishing you had hit the X, but this you just don't want. You don't want somebody that's going to treat you like an option, and try to deal with everybody under the sun. This one, if you've just met somebody and you haven't made plans and you're not waiting for them to get back to you, then that one's okay. But I wouldn't go looking hard for anything. And if you meet somebody over the internet right now, they would just end up being a dud. And I think it's interesting because both cards, these two cards show them in a cloak. So look, you see, this one's cloaked, this one's cloaked. The next two cards in the center are the two aces that both look like, I don't know how else to say it, they both look like dicks, okay, especially this one. That's the Ace of Wands, that's the dick card. And this guy in the dark cloak looks very similar to the Death card. And at the bottom of the card, this one, wearing black. So, long story short, unless it's somebody you just met, I would hold off. Just do you. Just enjoy having time to yourself, because when you're in a relationship, all of a sudden you gotta share your time with that other person, you gotta do stuff with them. And I know that a lot of people go, well, yeah, that's the point, but trust me, if you find yourself being bored when you're alone and by yourself, that just means you need to learn how to enjoy your time with yourself. Because if you're bored, that means you don't know you yet. So, 6 cards down as Destiny cards. I'm not trying to lecture you, I'm just saying. Romance them, so if it's this new acquaintance, yeah. People are jealous of you, new look, yeah, get some new clothes. You'll meet a relative of theirs. Okay, so if it's the person you just met, you'll meet a relative of theirs, maybe when you meet up. Update your beliefs. Maybe that's what's bringing in the page energy, and you're getting a raise. Who doesn't freaking like that? You're getting a raise. So, here. All right. And who are we reading for next? And it's not going to be Sagittarius. I love you guys, but that's not happening again. Okay, so let's see. It is Gemini. So that's your opposite sign. Opposites attract. You might be pulling in a Gemini at the beginning of the year. All right, Sagittarius, I love you, and don't hate me, and I will see you in the next read. Take care.